How to be a leader who listens.
I am Kenny Thomas, former NBA player, and with me today is Dr. Catherine Grill, a mental health expert. We're here to talk about an important skill in your life, being a leader who listens.
We'll go over the top 3 ways young people can be thoughtful when they communicate, which is part of leadership. But first, let's hear from different people about what leadership means to them and how it's shown up in their lives.
To me, leadership means trusting your team. When I started a new school club, my teacher gave me space to manage it my own way. Her trust in me really boosted my confidence.
To me, leadership is understanding that people make mistakes. Last year when I failed math, my dad began to tutor me. It was cool that instead of getting mad, he made time to help me improve.
To me, leadership means prioritizing collaboration over competition. On the court, we all compete, but at the end of the day, the best leaders don't focus on being better than other peers. They help their team members grow.
Research has shown that when we observe others, special cells in your brain called mirror neurons activate. This part of the brain helps you understand what people around you are doing and feeling. The trick with mirror neurons is using them to understand not just what someone is feeling, but why they are feeling it. Let's talk about some ways to do that.
I listen as a leader by just being there and really taking in what people are saying and how they feel.
I've learned to listen over time as a leader because prior to that, I used to take charge and I'm gonna do everything on my own. But I've learned with teamwork, you can get a lot more done.
Some leaders make their voice the loudest in the room to show that they have all the answers. But doing this backfires because it sends the message that your team's voices aren't valued. If you're a leader, don't be afraid to let your team members shine. Say something like, "You're the expert on this topic. Can you help me?" Creating space for your team members will help build a stronger team. Let's hear from teens about how they create space for others.
I create space for others by listening to them and really keeping tabs on what their needs are.
How I create space for others, especially on my dance team, is I make everyone feel welcome.
Creating space for others, it comes from within. You have to be willing to open up and allow opportunities for others to shine outside of yourself.
Mistakes happen because that's part of being human. Responding with compassion will help your team shift from feeling embarrassed to feeling confident to try again. If you're a leader, say something like, "I don't expect you to be perfect. Let's learn from this experience to do better next time." This shows that growth is the goal, not perfection.
I celebrate my team members by giving them praise.
I celebrate team members for their unique strengths by pointing out their good work and making sure everyone's aware of their achievements.
When leaders micromanage, they send the message that they don't trust their team. That can hurt self-esteem because team members will feel like they aren't good at their jobs. Instead, leaders should delegate tasks. Allowing team members to showcase their strengths will build trust and self-esteem. How do you show trust?
I show team members I trust them by having personal conversations with them, getting us on the same page and assigning them tasks that I know they'll be successful at.
I show trust after delegating a task by letting them do it.
I show them trust by letting them do their own thing, giving them their own space, and I trust that they're gonna do great.
Instead of checking in every 15 minutes or so, I let them complete the task, and if they need help, I'm here for them.
You can show team members you trust them by supporting them. Support is very huge.
Today, we talked about empathetic communication and compassionate responses, which is part of leadership. We learned 3 things you can do to activate your mirror neurons, cells in the brain that help you understand what someone is feeling and why they are feeling it. To keep being a leader who listens, try one of these things. Ask a team member for their ideas. Respond to a mistake with compassion. Delegate a task to team members, keeping their strengths in mind.
Stay tuned for our next videos where we'll discuss inspiring others to make positive change. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on mental well-being.